From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with LALATE, with incredible great news about the top cryptocurrency coins for you to invest in and the coins to stay away from. We'll go over the top movements of coins across the board for both beginners and advanced and understand whether the market's going up or going down, how to make money, and why today may be a historic day. Why is it historic? Because the two market indicators I was looking for last night have happened. Ethereum broke over $3,000 this Saturday, and this was a market indicator I was looking for. And the next one I'm looking for is Bitcoin at 45,000. It's at 44,000 right now. Those are the two coins that are driving the market up because the rest of the market has been weak over the last 3 weeks. These coins have had a big breakout in the last 7 days, and today they're likely to turn this market around. It has been a bear market. It has been struggling for upwards of 3 months, and this could be the market change. But we're seeing a lot of coins like Doge actually adding 3 cents, going from 20 to 23, which is a lot for a 20-cent coin. On a Saturday morning, we're seeing coins like Polygon going up 15% in just a few hours. Saturdays are always strong, but let's look at what's happening right now. As you see with Bitcoin getting a big run at the moment, and there's Ethereum, there's 3,000. Then Doge popping 3 cents in just a few hours, which is great. Polygon jumping 15 cents on a dollar coin, which is wonderful. But other coins, not so much. Look at Aave, relatively flat. You're looking at Compound, not much of anything. On a Saturday, this is when they're supposed to do well. Decentraland not doing anything either. SushiSwap, trying to get something going, but not. So suddenly you see that it's really a bifurcated market, meaning that some coins are getting big runs and some aren't. I'll go over all the details and how you can make money. And this is Crypto on LALATE. How are you? Thank you for joining me on a big day across the board. And join us as this channel now expands into stock coverage within days. But first, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is in 1 year, 400,000. Like the video and consider becoming a member. The reason why this channel does well is because I cover all the coins. I always show you the opportunity to make money. I always have you on the best side of the position, and I also separate all the different market indicators. For the first time in a while, we see a changing of the guard because we had a market that ran from January to May where you could buy a coin, put it away, not look at it, and be up 300%, 3,000% in a few months. But by May, the coin started to devalue. And they continue to devalue straight down. Coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin losing 3% collectively every 48 hours. Up one day, but more down the next day. Day after day, week after week. We endured 4 market crashes, which I've detailed extensively on this channel. And by all indications, the coins were continuing to devalue. I said, do not buy here. Coins will continue to devalue. Well, guess what? All the coins are still devaluing. But Ethereum and Bitcoin have defied the rest of the market. Let's go back over what's happened over the last 7 days. It started with a strange, unique event for only Bitcoin. There was a very big market position that was in Bitcoin where people had bought Bitcoin on debt. They didn't have the cash for it, bought it on debt, hoping that Bitcoin was going to go lower. I was predicting Bitcoin was going to go lower, but they were betting it was going to go really low. And they were on the wrong side of the prediction because Cathie Wood, Elon, and Dorsey all came out in 24 hours saying Bitcoin should go up, and it did go up. And then their position had to be closed out. Because they had bought on debt, the position was becoming valueless, and they had to close out the position. You saw the chart literally look like this. That's a programmatic sell, where the computers come in and close out their position. That caused Bitcoin to go up, because when you close out all these sells, the coin went up. And it caused Ethereum to go up, but not really just like this, more like that, because it wasn't programmatic. And other coins got the run. But after that, that was it. Coins went down. The programmatic event was over. Bitcoin went down. Ethereum went down. But all the other coins went down. And then by the middle of this week, Bitcoin started running. It started running 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, then 40. It went over 40, then went back under 40, and then went above 40 to 41. And I said, wait a second. There's a psychological element for Bitcoin. Broadcast media always reports on it when it's over 40,000. Like, that's a psychological number. I said the psychological number for crypto investors is really about 45,000. It really is 45,000 because it's been over 40,000. I mean, 40,000 is not really news. It's been over 40, then down to 20, then up to 40, then down to 20, 29, then up to 40. 45 is the big number. 45 is the big number. If crypto breaks through 45, everything changes. Bitcoin's gone to 44. I'm going to jump in the chart with you a second. But Ethereum was the other one I said. If Ethereum gets over 3,000, that is a big market indicator for crypto investors. Not so much broadcast media because they run Bitcoin more than Ethereum as the lead story. But I said if Ethereum gets over 3,000, we're going to do it. And last night we got to 2,800, 2,700. I said if it gets to 3,000, we're there. And we are there. So Ethereum has broken through 3,000. Bitcoin is at 44. And we're just on the start of a Saturday morning. What happens on weekends? What happens on daytime? Let me go over all the details. Coins do the same trend every week. They are the weakest by Sunday evening. Then Monday, they're very, very strong. Tuesday, they fall apart. Wednesday and Thursday are all over the place. Friday is all over the place. By Friday evening, they become weak. They lose value. And then by Friday night, they trade up very strongly until Saturday morning about noontime Pacific Standard Time. Saturday morning to noontime is the biggest up day of the entire week, every week for crypto. So this is where you want to see big numbers right now on this time of this recording. Then they lose value Saturday afternoon and continue to lose value on Sunday. The lowest point of the entire week is usually Sunday at about 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. By Sunday night, they start to turn around and start to head back up. And then Monday is pretty strong, about 80% as strong as Saturday. And then Tuesday's a fall. Tuesday's a big fall. So we're in the middle of a pop right now as predicted. So how strong is the pop? You saw in the opening video that the pop was not good for Aave, Compound, Decentraland, Synthetic, AMP. It's not much of a movement. You saw that Doge was getting 3-cent movement on a 20-cent coin, which is pretty good. You saw Polygon up 15%. But again, the big movement was Ethereum and Bitcoin today. So let me first actually do something I don't normally do. Let's start with the split screen because I usually don't start with a split screen. Let's look and see what the rest of this market is doing this morning because it's a strange market where you're expecting a lot of coins to do well and they're just not. If I can find the split screen. Maybe I can't find the split screen. What I want you to see is whether the pervasiveness of the Saturday run is not really there. That it's really basically an Ethereum or Bitcoin event. And here we go. So here's a split screen. CoinMarketCap.com. Pull up CoinMarketCap.com. Go to the third column. And let's see what are the best performing coins right now. First, where's the market for today? The whole market is only up 3%. Ooh. So the whole market's only up 3% today. Ethereum is up 7% today. Okay, that's a lot. It was up a little bit more earlier today. Bitcoin is only up 2% today. For the 7 days, Bitcoin is only up 5%, but Ethereum is up 26%. You see how I can visualize the numbers? Because I was looking at Ethereum, I'm like, wait a second, you were just 2,000, you're to 3,000. 2 to 3,000 is bigger than 30 to 40. It's a bigger move. So what's the best performing coin right now? Internet computer. Wow. I recommended an internet computer for a trading opportunity last night on air, and it's up 28% today. QTM up 26%. OXB up 18%. Doge up 18%. So all these coins right at the moment are flippable coins. And then after that, we got a couple of 10% coins. Shiba's up 10%, from nothing to a little bit more than nothing. And that's about it. Are coins down today? Let's look if there's any coins down. Yeah, Voyager token, which was having a big run 2 days ago, and AXS and Quant, are all great coins this week. Are struggling right now. Let's look at the best performing coins of the last 7 days. The best performing coins are Voyager token. So it's interesting. Voyager token's down 10%. This may be a coin you want to get into on a Sunday night because Voyager token should not be down at the moment. What is the best performing other coins this week? Internet computer, Raven, ELGT, Quantum, Philcoin as well, BIT, and Luna. Interesting. So not a lot of big big names across the board. Let's cut back into our coins right now and understand what's going on. A lot of crypto is based upon crypto-centric issues and then non-crypto-centric issues. What are crypto-centric issues? Oh, Bitcoin's doing this, Ethereum's doing this. Then what's non-crypto-centric? The 10-year Treasury note is doing really well. The jobs number, the labor numbers at the Department of Labor were horrible. You know, those external influences that have nothing to do with crypto, but it's the whole economics of the situation. I always tell viewers, when you buy crypto, you're not just buying crypto, you're buying everything that impacts crypto. So you can't buy crypto in a vacuum. You can't say, I'm buying Shiba and I have nothing to do, I have no idea what's going on with stocks this week. If the stock market crashes 900 points in a given day, your Shiba is going to go down. Why? Because stocks people buy based upon risk assessment. They buy a stock based upon how risky they think the investment is. And if they misgauge their risk and the market crashes down 1,000 points, down 2,000 points, then they realize, oh, I didn't assess the risk correctly. And by the way, I'm also in crypto that's very risky. I'm going to get rid of the crypto first before I get rid of a Ford stock that I did not expect to be risky. So crypto does get impacted by those external influences. Let's go to the coins right now and let's look at Ethereum, Bitcoin, and everything else that's going on because, boy, it is a strange day. So here is Bitcoin. If you see that those two movements there, are those programmatic? No. There's a little bit of a slant on them. I'm in one of the platforms, Gemini. You see my mouse here. And yeah, you see this and you see that. That's not programmatic. It's not a straight line. It is straightish, but it's not completely straight. So we started the day at 42. We fell back to 42. And now we're at 43. So it looks like it's a lot of movement, but it's not. Let's look out further, though. It's this that I'm interested in. So, how low is that? 37. I think I have to go out more than 7 days because I think it was 29. Yeah. So there you go. Went 29, then got to 34, then came back down, then went up a little bit more to 40, then hovered back down, went to 41, then hovered back down to the 39. You see why I'm talking? You see why I mentioned this at the top of the recording? The Bitcoin has done this 40 to 38 bit dance for a few days. And, oh, it's 40. Oh, it's 38. Oh, it's 41. Oh, it's 38. It's sort of done this for a while. And what I had told you yesterday on Friday was, I want to see if Bitcoin can get to 45. If Bitcoin can get to 45, the heavens are opening up. Why? Because broadcast media will say, cryptocurrency is back to a bull market. They'll just say it, whether it's true or not true. They'll just say it. Because 45 is a psychological number for Bitcoin. So where are we right now? Let's look at where Bitcoin is performing right now. If you look at the Saturday movement itself, it's not a lot of movement. And I told you at the start of the recording, Bitcoin is only up 3% today. So 42 to 43, $1,000 movement on a $40,000 coin, that is nothing to sing home about. But let's look at Ethereum. Unfortunately, I use Ethereum and Bitcoin as both market indicators. Broadcast media don't. They're bigger. They have more viewers than I do because people, watch them around the globe and there's millions and millions of viewers. If they tell you that Bitcoin is not doing well, they won't tell you that Ethereum is doing well. I'm more interested on how well Ethereum is doing. Ethereum clearly is doing 1,000% better than Bitcoin at the moment. And it all started with that hard fork London that was this last week. Apparently, even though the hard fork London, which is a coding change to Ethereum, gave no benefit to the price initially, it's giving benefit to the price after the fact. So Ethereum, let's go out a little bit further. There you go. So that's clearly let's compare and contrast. I want you to see this one as well. Let's look at let's look at this movement. Actually, no, this one. Okay. Compare that chart to this chart. Yeah. Ethereum is just a better straight up chart. There's not much downtrending on it. Has run from 1,700 to 3,000, which is great. I mean, that's double your money. We were covering 1,700 just a few days ago. I mean, it's a short period of time. Now, Doge is quite interesting today because it is giving 3 cents 3 cents on a 20-cent coin is great. We started the day at 20 cents. It went to, oh, it went to 24. I did not see that. So it went up 4 cents on a 20-cent coin. That's great. I have not seen that type of performance in Doge in a while. It's been several weeks. How long ago? Let's go out further. Here you go. So look how long it's been since Doge has been at 24. It's been all the way back here. Let's look at it here. Look how long it's taken Doge to get to 24. So this is an impressive run. Polygon is also quite impressive because Polygon has been doing 102, 103, 102, 103 for just weeks. And the fact that it's gotten to, what did it get today? 119, almost 20% return in just a day is impressive. Let's look out further so you see this movement. 103 to 120 in just a few days. I mean, that's great. That's 20%. You can't be greedy. Now, the greatest performing coins in late July are not doing well now at all. Aave, look at the Aave chart. This is Saturday, folks, not doing well. Compound, this is Saturday, not doing well. And Decentraland, barely even positive. And there's Sushi Swap. Now, Sushi Swap, I want to look out because I think Sushi Swap has had a nice run for a few days. Yeah, so Sushi Swap has run from 8 to 10. Which, remember, I mean, it's $2 movement on an $8 coin. That's impressive. But let's go into our platform and let's look and see which coins are doing the best. We're going to click on the screen. First, the worst performing coins right now include Live Peer and Synthetic. Interesting. Let's click it again and see the best performing coins. Alchemech, bread, which was one of the best performing coins yesterday as well. Bread is giving people bread. So let me click it again. Best performing coins right now: Alchemech up 17%, Orchid, Doge up 14%, Bread up 13%, Philcoin up 9%. So you notice that of these coins, none of these were on CoinMarketCap.com. A lot of those CoinMarketCap.com coins that are delivering 18% on a Saturday are not on Gemini, are not on the big platforms. Alchemech is up 17%. So this is a tradable coin right now. Orchid is up 16%, is a tradable coin. Bread is fascinating because Bread was up yesterday as well. So it's a deceptive market. Why is that deceptive? Because we were starting by looking at the charts. And we saw Bitcoin and Ethereum, it looked really good, but then Bitcoin was really not up that much. It was only up about 3%. And then we said, well, Ethereum's really good. Let's look at everything else. Then we realized, well, Aave, Decentraland, Sushi Swap, Synthetic, not that well. Wait, it's not actually that good a Saturday. It's actually not that positive a Saturday. And then we said, okay, how many coins are up 17%? In fact, I didn't look at that graphic until I saw it with you. I didn't look at the chart. I thought I was going to say maybe 10 coins are up 18%, 70%. 2, 3. That was not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting. It's a Saturday. We're supposed to have coins up 17%. This is where you make your money. You buy on Friday night, you sell on Saturday morning, or you hold it if you don't think it's downturning and sell it on late Monday because Tuesday's a bad day. Tuesday we always go down. Coins are not up that much at the moment. So it's a very splintered market. That was the subject of this channel yesterday, Bifurcated Market, where I said Bitcoin and Ethereum are delivering and maybe one or two other coins here and there like an Aave and, maybe sporadically other coins, AMP did it for like a day and then didn't do it again. And today Doge is doing it a little bit, but may not do it tomorrow. And that's it. It's a very splintered market. So you have to default to understanding where the market's going and understanding where the opportunities. Number one, am I saying it's a bull market? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is not a bull market. The events of Bitcoin and Ethereum are themselves. The rest of the market, the coins have not improved over the last 2 months. So if you look at the 2-month chart, yeah, they're having a nice few days. But a nice few days after 2 months down is not a bull market. That's still a bear market with a couple of nice few days. Then the second thing is, well, how about Ethereum and Bitcoin? Not very clear. As I said earlier, I think that if Bitcoin gets over 45,000, despite how wonderful Ethereum already is at 3,000, I think that could bring us into a bull market because these other coins are not getting, you would say downdraft if you're going down, updraft. They're not getting updraft at the moment. These other coins are not getting updraft from the wonderful performance of Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last 7 days. They're not getting it. And if they're not getting it, then when would they get it? They would only get it if broadcast media starts talking about, wow, Bitcoin got over 45,000. Wow, Bitcoin got over 47,000. If it doesn't do it, then there's nothing to say wow about. And the hard fork of London may have been the reason why Ethereum is getting its run, and that got coverage on broadcast media because they think it's sort of funny, the name and all that. But when that story is over, then what? Is Ethereum going to end its run because broadcast media is not running the hard fork London news? Going to the soft spoon Santa Monica news? I mean, what is next? So am I bullish? No. I'm not bullish until I see Bitcoin over 45,000. And if it doesn't get over 45,000, I'm not bullish. If Bitcoin stays in this 41, 42, 39, 42, stays around there, but Ethereum keeps on running, what do I say? Well, if the other coins are not being pulled up from Ethereum, if the other coins are still floundering and they're going down, then we're still bear. I mean, we're still bear. It is why you have to be very, very careful in a market like this. This is becoming even a more complicated market. Why? Why is it more complicated? Because up to about 2 weeks ago, every coin was down. So we could just look at it and say, it's all down. It's just a bear market. Everything is down. It's easy. Now it's a little bit more harder to look at, because we have sporadic coins that have a run for about a week and then they don't do it again. We have Aave, Compound, Decentraland, SushiSwap that ran for two weeks, then aren't doing it again. We have now Bitcoin and Ethereum doing about a week run. Let's see how long they run. And maybe they don't do it again. And that makes things complicated because people see two coins and they think it's the whole industry. Got to be very careful. Have to be very careful. Remember, always buy cheap, sell high. So don't be buying Bitcoin at 44,000 today, because you could be at 38,000 in just 3 days from now. Are my market predictions changed? No. Until I see Bitcoin over 45,000, no. I'm very, very, very excited about Ethereum over 3,000. I think that's huge. For now, I'm going to track Ethereum and Bitcoin as anomalies. I'm going to say, you know, you're the Aave, Compound, Decentraland of 2 weeks ago. You're just having a big run up. You know, we're not clear why your run up is not causing other coins to run up, but you're having a big run up. You're the market leaders. You're not dragging other coins, which is a very big indication that their run is just themselves. And we'll stay with it. If Bitcoin wants to get to 45, today is the day to do it. When would be the next time for Bitcoin to get to 45? Probably like a Monday. A lot of stuff to consider across the board. Take yesterday's video from Friday and watch it again to understand the opportunities to trade, whether it's day trading or flippable. I don't have time in today's video to recover that as well. But of these coins, surprisingly, we only have Alchemist, Doge, and Orchid that are now candidates for flipping or day trading, because those are the only coins that are double digit up today. The rest of the coins are not up that much. And it's Saturday. I mean, you know, it's Saturday. So could Sunday be bad? If Saturday is usually not up that much, it indicates something strange is going to happen for Sunday. And with that, thank you for joining me on A Big Crypto. Join me every day, 3 times on air, or 2 to 3 times on air. Mornings, crypto live on air at about 9:45 a.m. Overnight's crypto starting at 3:30 or 3:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right after afternoon's LA. And then on some nights, evenings crypto. Join this channel as it expands into stock coverage in the next few days. That stock coverage is coming into this channel, and you have a lot of fun and a lot of coverage of that as well. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful day. Make sure you subscribe and stay with Ally for more.